guys, today we are going to be talking about if muscle soreness is an indication of building more muscle, blasting more fat, having a more effective workout. If you are sore the next day or the next 2 days after your workout, does that mean you had a better workout? Or if you're not sore, does it mean you didn't have a good workout at all? So, soreness, also called DOMS, delayed onset muscle syndrome, is when you train and you get little micro tears in your muscle. So muscle damage, and then your body is repairing it. So is this muscle damage the kind that makes it practically difficult to sit on a toilet after a leg day, or difficult to pick things up or move your body around or feel limber? Does this mean you just worked so much harder than somebody else? Or does the lack of this means you didn't work hard enough? And the answer is no. Just because you are sore the next day does not mean your workout was 10 times better. And just because you weren't sore doesn't mean you did not have an effective training session. So what I often notice with females in particular is we tend to put more value into the sensation of the workout. How much I sweat, how much burn did I feel in my muscle, how much out of breath was I, and how sore am I the next day. And these different sensations do not equal a better workout. In fact, I would argue that if you are sore all the time, that it might be an indication that you have a poor training plan or there is something wrong with the nutritional aspect of what you're doing. However, you will have periods of soreness. So who are the people that will likely be sore? There are times where you will be sore, even in the most well-trained. So beginners. Beginners, the reality is that first week, that first 2 weeks, maybe even into the third week of your training plan, it is gonna be tough. You're gonna be sore. You're doing something brand new. Even a bicep curl, if you've never done it, it's gonna make you a little sore. Squats, even with the lightest of weight, is going to make you sore. So yes, you will be sore as a newbie lifter out the gate, and it's going to be something that you're gonna have to really work through. However, if that soreness continues, and it never eases up, then there needs to be a reevaluation of your training plan because something is not right. You should not be sore all the time. If you're sore all the time, it makes it difficult for you to focus on other things. So let's say you had a really good leg day and 48 hours, it's time for your next leg day and you're sore. It's gonna make it a much harder time to focus on the mind-muscle connection, to focus on form, if your quads and your hamstrings and your glutes are always on fire, if you're always kind of like, ooh, that hurts, that doesn't feel good. Your other workouts will be diminished because you can't focus on pushing there because you're just focusing on trying to get through it because you hurt so bad. The other people that will tend to feel sore is if you are coming back from a vacation, you haven't trained in a while, if you're coming off a surgery and you haven't trained in a while, or even if you're just coming off of like having the flu or being really sick, lack of hydration, your body's healing, you may have some extra soreness coming back to the gym and training again just because you've been away. Even for a couple of weeks, if you've been away, some soreness might occur. Other times that you might feel soreness is if you implement kind of a new exercise. So let's say for 6 months, you back squatted regularly, and then you took 3 to 4 months off back squatting. Yeah, you were doing some goblet squats and some other squats here and there. And then you introduce, back squats back in. That type of change, even in like a squat stance or where the weight is placed, may then force you to be sore, for the next day or two afterwards. But once again, once you start implementing that back squat in week after week, then soreness will subside and you can really focus on the workout itself. So this idea of no pain or no gain, or if you're not dying on the floor after your workout, or if you are not crawling up your stairs at the end of a workout, means that you didn't effectively build muscle. That's just not true. And it might actually be that you are not eating enough. It might mean that you are going too hard in the gym. It might mean a lot of things that could actually have negative effects down the road into injuries, into overreaching or overtraining. Those are used interchangeably with each other. And so it just shouldn't be used as an indicator for this. So the next question is, if you are sore, should you still work out? There is nothing wrong with working out while you're sore, especially if you're in the newbie category. You don't want to be taking lots and lots of days off just because of soreness. In fact, moving more may actually help ease some of that soreness because you're breaking up that muscle tissue, you're kind of getting some blood flow to the muscle and stuff like that. So it doesn't mean you have to take the next day off or the next 2 days off. Just be wary that there is a difference between being sore and feeling like an injury is coming on. So as you get to learn about your body and understand, like, you know, soreness pain as opposed to something's wrong with my shoulder kind of pain or something's wrong with my knee, be able to see the difference between both of those. And if it feels like something might be injured, stop. If it feels like it's just soreness, then hey, this is something that I really need to be conscientious of. It should be going away over time so that when I wake up in the morning, I can feel refreshed and not have to like fall out of bed because your legs don't work on you. So I hope this gives you a window into the things that you should be looking for. Stop chasing the soreness, ladies. Stop chasing these sensations as equaling something better. It doesn't necessarily mean you built more muscle. It doesn't mean you're getting stronger. It's not an indication that you blasted more fat. It just means that you're sore, and that's it. And so we should not use these as the thing that we are chasing after. It can lead to, you know, lack of recovery, high amounts of fatigue, and just something that it won't help us out at all for the bigger picture. So that is it for me, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope this helped you. I hope this maybe woke you up for you guys who are actually chasing the soreness. I know there are a lot of you out there, and I will talk to y'all later. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and let me know what you want to see next. Bye.